everybody. Say goodbye to the piggy. Then we got 340 coming up. Yo. This is what it's like driving on the highway in a BMW. This nigga gonna slow down so I can hear his burbles. Everything's back to stock for now. I had to remove the dailer. It's pretty cool. You do notice a huge power difference. Like I just did a pull right there. It felt really good, but with the piggyback on, you really do feel that extra bump in power. Just went to randomly check the codes, and it had a code, I think, for like a notice in like I'll put it right here, but if you look in like the service notes and stuff, it says like possible tuning method or something like that. So these DMEs are pretty smart no matter which way you chop it. JB4 Dailer, I think any company, the DME gives a good fight back, and some days are better than others because I think that, you know, it'll fight. Sometimes the DME will win and give you a little bit slower of a car or malfunctions, and you know, some days are great where the car just lets you have fun. But needless to say, none of it can beat a 992 Turbo S for me, and I want to beat that Turbo S. My boy's Turbo S, he got me good. Think about 2 cars on me. So that's my goal, man. I didn't have a goal for this car, and now I have a goal. I have somewhere to go before I get rid of this thing. I'm gonna gap that thing. I'm gonna gap that motherfucking thing. Now, the way things are going now, we're only gonna do it in like a closed course. So, you know, no traffic, nowhere crazy. I don't want to get into too much trouble with that type of stuff. So, you know, it's just the way things go. I bet it's more safe too anyway. So if we can hit up a track, that'll be dope. I highly doubt he's gonna drive over to a track. We can just go to some closed course somewhere near, and you know, we'll figure things out then. But I want all the smoke. Woo! Yo, you guys don't understand, but this is probably like my 80 millionth take at giving this freaking year review. I'm gonna try to knock it out the park. So I've owned my BMW for almost a year now. February coming up will be a year, which is I think in about a month. I've done a 5-month review. Happy to say I love the car back then, and I still love it now. I still to this day think this is probably one of the best cars that you can get. Some of the things you have to keep in consideration when buying this car, and I think all performance cars, but this one the most, because I think people will daily these a little bit more and they'll incur these things. Tire and fuel. Taking a car out, hooning around, filming a video, sometimes it'll cost me 1 tank in a day, but on average it'd be about 2 days per tank if I'm driving the car spiritedly. Now mind you, I don't daily the car, so every time I jump in this car I drive it spiritedly. So, you know, if you daily it, you might get a little bit more out of your tank of gas. But this summer when gas prices were crazy, it used to cost me about 84 bucks, and $84 every 2 days is crazy, yo. That's probably gonna spend more on gas than your car payment. Second, tires. I have the rear wheel drive version. I had to replace my stock Pirellis at 7,000 miles in the back. The fronts I never replaced. So if you think the first 7,000 miles of me owning the car, it cost me $800 for some tires. And that's not to take away from the Pirellis. I'd say you cannot outdrive the Pirellis. I don't know why many people think they can, or just maybe like online stuff. You remember what the Pirellis used to be, and they're not that anymore. The Pirellis for this car are totally different. The only issue that I have with them is that it just burns so much quicker than you'd say like Michelin's or something like that. That's my only complaint. The sad thing is, many people will never see the true potential of this car as the M gods intended us to feel. Also, many people gonna call this car boring, and if I drove my car like they do, I would call my car boring as well. The reality is that these cars are just too damn good at being boring. For you to get some excitement, you have to push this car past your psychological barrier of skill of driving. Now, to many people, that may consist of turning the DSC button off, put everything in Sport Plus, cranking it up, and right after you slide off the cliff into the pile of other geniuses who thought that was a good idea, you will have then truly felt what it is to feel. track is fun. I'm taking my M340 there. I may take this at some time. I don't know. The track is very expensive, believe it or not. But I just don't get the same feeling on the street as I get at the track. You know, the track, my goal is to just try to beat the time from before, which I'm sure that's fun, but sometimes just hanging out with your buddies, going for a little cruise, getting into a little trouble, it just has that, there's a level of fun in that too. And it just so happens to be that this car, the G82 M4, or even the G80 M3, in order for you to do that and really feel what this car, you're probably gonna go to jail for a very long time. You know, I think I might just sit up here and record cars all day. You got a nice 400Z right behind the Supra. You know, God, that thing is sexy. What's up, bro? Yo. What's up, man? Everybody looks like they're leaving. I'm heading out to go check out a 991.2 $78,000 Carrera T. I think it's about like 50,000 miles on it. I'm super excited to take a look at it. I might be getting rid of the G82 today. Imagine, just imagine. I know you guys gonna hate this, but hey, listen, if it is what it says it is and it's the price that they say it is, because that's pretty cheap for a Carrera T, I think I'll take it. So we're gonna head out there. I'll see you guys when we get there, and yeah, you know how it goes. We have arrived. Oh, look at that. 97. Where's the Porsche? That's a new 3 Series. Look at that. Same spec and everything. They have the carbon bucket seats. Damn, yo, that's how my car looks stock height. Look at it, you see it? Tell me it didn't look like a monster truck. Look at it. I'm gonna get out and park and see. What happens when you bring dead GoPros. Oh, and it's on a fast charger, so hopefully we get something if they let me even test drive this thing. They have another G82 M4 here. Stock height. This has to be on shipping blocks. This thing is tall. I can't imagine mine looking like that. That's insane. Laser lights. Front end, no carbon package. Clean car though. It's already sold, so whoever gets this one's gonna be really happy. Congratulations, by the way. So this is what I came here to look at. I'm already a little bit disappointed, and I'll explain why. So this is $78,000. Online, they have it listed as a Carrera T, and automatically I can tell it's not a Carrera T. See? It's a T.
People here.
Where? Yo, my man's. What? Let's go over the buyer's guide over here. It comes with a warranty, 2018. Porsche 911. Limited warranty. I don't know if it's a T, man. I would have to check the VIN, but it says it's a T. A T for 78 grand isn't bad. What?
Why is the gas tank in the front? Like, who does?
Because the engine is in the back. The trunk is right here. That's the trunk.
What?
Yeah, the trunk is in the front and the engine's in the back. Why? She looks so much cooler now, right? Oh, you really like the M4 better?
Yes.
Really?
Look at that. It is a beast. This is a frog.
Yeah. It's a nice frog, baby. It's a nice frog. I like it. Don't lean on the car, lady. You like it?
No.
Oh, God. Well, thank God it's about what I like. So.
Right, you're absolutely right.
It looks nice. The interior.
Interior is black.
Yeah, it is black.
It's basic.
The M4 is obviously the better bang for the buck, but I just want to try something else, and I figured, let me start with this, build it up, make some content, and then, I don't know, keep progressing. People go in the comments on the go, 0 to 60, a quarter mile. I know, I get it. But 78 grand, which I thought this was a T, it said it was a T. I don't think it is now. I'm not sure if the T comes with the regular exhaust. My boy Derry could chime in, he has a T. Here lifts up, and you just have access to fans and maybe to fill up the oil. This is electronic wing. There's a bunch of little different things they have on this thing. I'll see if they give me the keys to it and let me at least open the door, walk around it a little bit. You have to picture it modified.
Let baby frog. You're not.
Man, I should have left your ass at home. Yo, God damn. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. I like it. You have to envision it lowered with some wheels and stuff. I like it. It's just right here, though. What do you think about this? This is Chevy Blazer.
Compare that to the X5. You can't.
I know, but this thing right here, believe it or not, right, is like a $50,000 truck. a Chevy, a 50,000. Like, yo, people get on these cars for being, my car was 82 grand. This is going for 78 used. But that truck right there, that Suburban, is probably the same, if not more, than my M4.
I mean, but let's look at the Suburban though.
It's a big dog. Look at the tires on this puppy. Yeah, this thing is huge. You're gonna lie, bro. I should not have brung this M4 to go look at the 911. It does look more aggressive. So, I guess it wasn't meant to be at all. He asked me, well, they had the car for 2 months, and I walked up to him.
It was not a T.
It's not a T. Yeah, it's not a T. I guess it really wasn't meant to be, because we couldn't even go on a test drive or anything because I guess the battery was dead. Tried to get it to unlock. This is the X7 right here.
Woo.
See, look, that's too damn big. That shit is huge.
Look at that goodness.
That's just huge though. You're gonna be in that shit yourself, bro. The X5 is better.
No.
Because then I can make videos on the X5 too.
You can make videos on the X7.
See that big ass boat. But that'll be dope though, I think. To get something like that, it would have to be a lot cheaper and just be like, I bought the world's cheapest Carrera and then throw some turbos on it or something. Cause I can go in and get like, you know, GTS and stuff like that, but probably not have the funds to do a lot of stuff to it. At least this one I can make a lot of content. I'm gonna still look for more 911s though. So hopefully we can get behind a wheel of one. Huh? Screw you. I wanna check it out. I gotta get behind one of the wheel of those things to show you guys. And I want you to ride in it too, just so you can see the seating position and, you know, get a feel for it. The frog.
The frog.
It's a nice frog.
That was a baby frog.
Yeah, so damn. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's probably gonna be short. We had to close it out soon. See, hopefully nobody's taking this corner with me. Crap, somebody is.